Hakuna Matata. It's from, what movie is that? Lion King, yeah. When I was super little, I used to say that. I used to run around and I'd be naked and I'd strum my dick like a guitar. Yeah, I'd say Hakuna Matata. I'm proud of that one, actually. In my head, I was like, dude, this is insane. But then when all you started giggling, I was just like, oh my God. I didn't really hate him. I used to call him Big Time Mikey Taylor because I kind of lived by him. So like whenever I'd see him around, he'd always have like kind of like a weird attitude. That's what I thought. But now knowing him, I know his attitude and it is not even close to like what I saw it as, you know what I mean? And I was crazy too, so it kind of makes sense. But there's this one time we were at the school, it was called Rio Mesa. I tried to switch back tail on the ledge and I missed it and he came up behind me and switched back tailed it right in front of me. And I thought that was disrespectful and I was mad at him. Every year I try to not miss a kickflip on flat ground. And there's a lot of loopholes in this too, where like say if I kickflip off the curb and miss, that's not a flat ground kickflip. Or if you kickflip up the curb, or I can even throw my wallet on the floor and kickflip over the wallet. I'm going over something, man. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of loopholes, but I went like 8 months one year without doing it, without missing just like a normal kickflip. Then the next year came around, I made it like 6 months, and then next year came around. Like I always go like a few months without it. Right now we're 4 days in, so I'm just trying to hold on for this one. Probably like 12 or 13. I mean, like that's the first time I used a shaver because I had like this little mustache shit and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. But I remember being in the locker room when I was like a little kid, like PE, 6th grade, and I had armpit hair. I look around like, no one else has armpit hair. Yeah, I was always so embarrassed of that. But then 7th grade came around, everybody had armpit hair and I was like, yep, about time, fucking little boys. He barely rolls and he like barely hits his nose and he does like a little nollie heel or whatever. So when you see him skate, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna take it easy on him, whatever. And then he gets you to tee because you're just fucking around, and then he just pulls out like some like weird pressure flip. And then you're like, that's how he gets everyone. Like he's beat like a lot of people though. Everybody says the same thing, it's like he sneaks up on you. I learned pressure flips for him, yeah. And now we play skate and he's not gonna pressure flip me no more, you know what I mean? I have this whole theory behind it, which I need a board to explain. Actually, I can just explain it. Here, we'll just pretend this is a ledge right here. My skateboard, say that's a 50-50 grind, right? 50-50. Who films 50-50s on ledges? Do you ever see that? You put like a nose grind, your board falls, tail side, your board falls, blunt side, your board falls, 5-0 falls, lip slide, stays, just like a 50-50. I mean, that's my logic. I just like, they stay like a 50-50. You don't film 50-50, you don't film lip slide. That's how I see it. I swear I'm just mental. When I do tricks downstairs, I'll just seriously, like I need something to like zone out my brain so I could like actually get myself to land it. So if I yell in midair, I kind of like black out and don't think about what I'm exactly doing. I just like do it, you know what I mean? I concentrate on something else. I'll just yell random shit. I'll yell filmers' names or, usually it's filmers' names. That's mostly it. So if it's Ty, I'll be like, Ty, or Federico, Feds. It just helps. It helps to just get my mind off it. I have a lot of madnesses of skateboarding. I'll roll up to a spot like 500 times. I'll analyze every little thing, crack and everything. I'll think about too much how the board's flipping, my arms are the wrong, like just everything drives me crazy. I don't want it to, it just does, you know? I think after you do something for so long anyways, like you just turn psycho. I'm an overthinker, and I think that's my problem. Dark Knight Rises. That's the best video, straight up, dude. Now, that's why we're doing this. I basically kind of just wanted a running shoe. And since I really love old shoes, I don't want a shoe that rips at all. That's why on my shoe there's no seams or there's no stitching or anything, because I like old shoes. So I don't want that thing to blow out on me. I want that thing to last as long as it can. I seriously skate each shoe for like a month, which is a long fucking time. Been skating this since, this is my first sample, 8 months. I wonder that sometimes. Thanks, guys. I don't know, man. Mo's just a nickname, and I got it from my dad because when I was little, I used to call my dad Daddo, and he would call me Mike Mo. Cute story. I always hated getting up in the morning, and my mom would put my socks on for me. Like, I was like 14 though, so it was kind of... But like, even now, like this morning, I had my girlfriend put my socks on for me. That's just how it is. I'm like laying in bed, I'm like, I don't want to get out of bed. She'll put my socks on me. Spoiled. I just don't want to put my socks on. Fuck you. It's a Snuggie, but an outfit pretty much. And it has an ass flap. So you could unbutton your ass and just like, you know, do whatever you want. But yeah, forever lazy. So you never have to change your clothes. You could shit in that thing too. But it's like a blanket. I seriously got like 10 of them. But then they lagged on my order, so I got this box of like double. Same company that makes Snuggies. So I got like double the amount of Snuggies and Forever Lazy. So I got like a box of like 20. But for the price of half. If I ever place better than Cole in a street league, he has to ride for Glassy. That's our deal. If I landed like 2 tricks more, I would have like beat him. But I was having a terrible day. I think I got like 20th and he got like 17th or something like that. So like that was my day to strike and I blew it. But if I'm in street league, I'm coming for you, Cole. He could have a bad day and be 18th again. I get 17th, he's on Glassy. I hope I do it eventually. It was just like, it needs to just happen, spontaneous. If I do one, we could release it on Ride Channel. I actually filmed the intro to the second one, but I haven't, you know, I haven't finished it. I will eventually.
Don't throw me in the fan.
No. Last night I focused my board because I ate shit on a 50-50 grind down like a 5-stair rail. I was trying to nose grind it like 3 times, and then I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna 50-50 it. Tried to 50-50 it, overshot it, and just slammed on the side of my hip. And then I got up and just Godzilla and break my board, ripped it in half. I mean, dude, like seriously, you've been skating 14 years. I shouldn't be missing 50-50 on a 5-stair rail. He's just crazy, man. Like he tries a trick twice and then just loses his fucking mind. Like he expects to land it like first try or something, which I mean, it's Koston. Like he's the fucking best, but he gets to a spot. I remember specifically is at this double set, it's a 3 flat 4, and he tried to fucking Rick flip it like 3 times and just focused his board, threw it on the roof, and then got in a cab, went back to his hotel. And then we went back to his hotel because he's rooming with Rick Howard. We go into his room and there was brand new boards in shrink wrap just focused. There's like 3 of them focused. And I think there was like a note like, I'm going to the airport later. Like just out. He lost his mind.
What's up? This is Guy Mariano and I'm asking you to subscribe to the Ride Channel.